Hello everyone, Purge here and welcome back to the Final Fantasy 15 Level 1 Challenge. Right, so, last time we ended up here in Galdin Quay, or Quay, or I don't know, there's like 4 different pronunciations that the in-game NPCs use. I'm not sure what the proper pronunciation is, but it's spelled Q-U-A-Y, so I will continue to say Quay, because that's how it's spelled. Iggy is, doing his best Michael Jackson impression, getting a little too friendly with the gas dispenser there. We're just gonna ignore that. But there's a few things we can do here at this place.
Take a look at our wares.
First of all, there is a new actually not new at all. Take that back. There is javelin. That's the important thing. That's sold here. We need a javelin for Iggy, so let's go ahead and buy one of those real quick.
Pleasure doing business.
And we got Avengers. He's already wearing them. Firearms we don't give a shit about because they're garbage. However, soldier's anklets, very tempting, but we will hold off on that as well because they're expensive. So yeah, we needed that.
Hey, come again.
Come on now. So, unlike some people, maybe even most people, I happen to believe that they are our 3 companions are actually quite useful. Now there's a couple things to watch out for, of course. We're going to teamwork here. Teamwork makes them very, very useful. However, where is it? That one there will get Gladio killed like a lot, so don't do that. Yeah, don't get that. That will get Gladio killed like all the time. Furthermore, let's see. We've already grabbed Dawnhammer. That's good. Star Shell is going to be very, very useful. I'm not entirely sure. It's been a few weeks since I've actually played, so I'm not entirely sure what we're doing right now. I'll have to go back and look. So basically, we won't be getting too much in the way of the Ascension grid this time around. But yeah. So like I said, we have a few things to do here. Oh, that's not the one I'm looking for. Where is it? It's this one here. Alright, checkpoint F. Oil and fish make for a delicious dish, but the taste of victory lies further ahead. Seek in the 4th of the Valleys 3, where the stairs of stone find their landing.
That's it.
What's up, Iggy?
I've come up with a new recipe.
Iggy's not doing his Michael Jackson impression anymore.
You.
So I was doing the carnival, the Chocomog carnival. And when you go in and you, there's a place where you can go and, I don't think I ever picked that up on my playthrough, where you can go and eat a couple recipes that help you out during the festival. And when you do so, Nock does his best Iggy impression. That's it! I've learned a new recipe! It's just the funniest damn thing. So apparently, I don't know why you guys are just walking around. There was a magic flask that should be here, and I thought it was bizarre that I never found it.
What about it?
But I guess it's gated to something, and that's why I never got it before. What do you want, Prompto? Come on, damn it! Now biting, blah 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 blah. We're not gonna bother fishing.
In the toy shop.
Okay. Yeah, we're not really going to bother fishing. Let me check the Ascension grid real quick. There's one more thing I wanted to check. Exploration. We've got car. And we've got camping. This one here is 48 for that one. We're not going to bother with it. Catching a fish. Again, not something we're going to be doing. This one's useful later on, though. Chocobo races I won't touch. This one we need to get by Chapter 3, though. But let's go ahead and actually get started here. There's nothing else around here that I can see to really bother looting. You have to say nothing? Okay, well, get out of my face. Adam is sending me pictures of a steak that he grilled. That's not nice, Adam. This isn't Bloodborne. Why am I holding circle to run? There we go. So, yeah. Sounds like my mother's home, which means my food is here. Come on now. Let's see what else this guy's got. How are we doing on supplies? 5 high elixirs, not great, but we will get plenty of those later on. 6 elixirs will be fine for now. Alright, 2 antidotes. Yeah, we're gonna buy some of those.
Thank you kindly.
I go through antidotes like
Please,
freaking
come
candy on
again.
my main file. It did take quite a while for antidotes to really be, or I should say for poison to really be a major thing. I think it was probably around chapter 7 or so when they really became... Oh, that's right. I can't just... Okay. It's been a while since I played the game, if you can't tell. I'm sitting here screwing everything up. Chapter 7 is really when poison became prevalent. And since then, I want to say it was chapter 7. And since then, it went all over the place. Galdin. See, that guy says
I'm
Galdin Quay.
afraid you're out of luck.
Hello, suspicious stranger.
Oh, wait.
The boats bring you here.
What about him?
Well, they'll not take you forth.
And what's your story?
I'm an impatient traveler, ready to turn ship.
Uh-huh.
The
His character
ceasefire
design is just
getting us nowhere.
absolutely fantastic. Love it. Nice job, Gladio.
What's this?
Protecting
Some
the
sort of
prince.
souvenir?
They make those?
What? No.
They
Consider
make
it your
those.
allowance.
Huh?
Yeah. And who's allowing us?
Gladio.
Man of no consequence.
A man with a badass coat and cool scarf. I love that guy's character design. It's fantastic.
You believe what that guy said about the port being
Intricate
closed?
I'm skeptical, though I won't discount the possibility. I say we go check it out for ourselves.
Okay. So we're going to go in here now to items, check. Key items, intricate coin, where is it? We've got 2 magic flasks. We need to sort this shit. Yeah, there we go. Intricate coin. A curious coin received from a man encountered in Galdin Quay. It is stamped with exquisite designs. That's just all it says, apparently. Also, interestingly enough, where is it? This red tusk will be in your inventory, your key items inventory, for literally the entire game. It doesn't do anything other than, you know, complete your mission. But it will stay in your inventory the entire game. Oh, great. He added me to a group chat. That's wonderful. His mom doesn't text that much, so it shouldn't be an issue.
Fresh from the ocean.
There are items around, which is what I'm looking for. I don't remember exactly. I know exactly where 2 of them are. I don't remember where all of them are. There's this one here. I thought there was one over there in the dining area, but I guess not. We'll talk to you in a minute, dear. There was one... No, not here. It was down here. Yeah, it was down here somewhere. There it is on the middle of the table. Oracle Ascension Coin. Those are incredibly useful, and they will be very helpful later on.
Thinking about checking it out.
Not at all.
Looks like fun to me.
Then you go.
My mind's already open.
Prompto then.
Prompter that. Alright, and now for a silly little...
Care for a
Event.
massage? Right this way, please.
This is just amusing as all hell. He's a little rough. And Nock doesn't want any of it. Like I said, amusing little event. Alright, let's run through because I think one of these was it the other one. No, it
I'll
wasn't.
be
We already
gentle,
checked the other
I
one.
promise.
I'll be gentle, I promise, he says after he hurts us. Dear. Some people. There you go, Cosmog, yeah. go ahead and pause this now if you wish. It talks about the Hexathian, which is something that's going to be very important throughout the game. So pause and read that if you wish.
My tummy's rumbling.
Would you check it already? Thank you. Altisha, the Saluna Cascades are calling you. Wasn't there an item around? Like I said, it's been a while. I said there was an item around here, but I guess there wasn't. Oh, I know what it is. It was the item down there on the table that I picked up. That was the one I was thinking of. Alright. And you get out of my way. Today's Ferry schedule, out of service.
Service indeed.
Till next time, then.
And they want us to walk out onto the dock for some odd reason.
Not a ship in sight. What gives?
Right. Real quick. Let me just double check. Experience fan. Okay, good.
What's all this about the port closing?
Some kind of holdup in Altisha.
According to my sources, the Empire given
Hi,
strict
Dino.
orders not to let any vessels leave the docks of Altisha. Real shame if you were late to your own wedding, right, Prince Noctis? Name's Dino, by the way. Pleasure. The Crown Prince of Lucis bounty hunting in his fancy car. Surely you didn't think it'd go unnoticed. At least not by this reporter. Lucky for you, this reporter has integrity. If you want to remain incognito, I'll respect your wish. In exchange for a favor.
He's blackmailing the Crown Prince. We'll listen to him now.
What do you want?
Earned 80 XP.
Hey,
That's
I know
worthless,
you'd
but
come
whatever.
around. Let me see your map. Marked where you need to go on your map. All you gotta do is find me some rough gemstones, like this one. Do this, and your ship will come in. Don't, and the papers will run you out of town. Capiche?
Right. So Dino, he's a bit of a dick at first, but
So what's the scoop on this little road trip anyway? Some kind of secret bachelor gig? It ain't rocket science. Just give me the stones.
yeah, he comes off as a bit of a dick, but he's actually not that bad a guy.
He's really got your number, Nox.
Not like we made much effort to keep it secret.
Even if we had, the press always finds a way. We needn't befriend him, but we'd best not make him our enemy.
I could have sworn there was one more item in here. Thought it was in the dining area over here, but certainly doesn't appear to be so. Okay.
Welcome
now we'll talk
to
to
the
her.
Mother of Pearl. You really
Turn in our
are
hunt.
dependable.
Alright. Talk to us.
We use the freshest fish in
Information.
every
Yeah.
dish.
Parking spot. There we go. Outpost. Whippity frickin' do. There we go. Procurement points. Those are the important ones, I guess. Alright. Let's
Take
check
a look
the
at the
food. It's all stupidly expensive. 3,200, 1,300, 2,000, 4,500. It's all very, very expensive. It's all, you know, pretty good. Decent at least. But it's all very expensive. This one's actually particularly good. 600 HP, 120 attack. This one is phenomenal. Resistant to fire, ice, and lightning. But
Here
it's not
is
what
the
we're worried
local
about right now.
lineup.
Alright, so ruby shears, crabs. This will take a long time. So I'm probably going to not do that one. Also crabs. Those are imps. So, yeah, not going to pick up any hunts here.
Thank you for your patronage.
Problem with the crabs, they have a bunch of HP. They don't take shit for damage. And, well, we aren't leveled, so
Absolutely breathtaking.
they hit pretty hard. And they're, I find it difficult to dodge the crabs. That's the guy that says Galdin Quay. If we back off a little bit and come back up, we should
Welcome
say.
to Galdin Quay.
See, he says Quay. The other people say Quay, so I don't understand. The dock is what? Apparently it rained while we were doing quest business. It is cloudy. Anywho, so let's go ahead and head to the mineral deposit. This is going to be a fun little
Is this
quest.
place amazing or what?
The breeze is quite refreshing.
Didn't think I'd enjoy the seaside this much.
Well, sounds like it's made a good first impression.
Right, so where we're going is, yeah, a little ways up there. So we're actually going to head up in the car after we go over and grab that. Okay, I hit square. I don't know why it didn't work. There it goes. After we run over here and grab this treasure real quick, I don't know what it is off the top of my head, but we're going to grab it. Actually, I think this one's a very important treasure, which is why... Yeah. I think it was this one. There's something over here in Galdin Quay that's very useful. And I think it might be this one. There's another one around, though.
Time
It
to
might
go.
be the other one.
Right behind you.
Wait, it was... No, it's up. That's right. I remember where this one is. Kind of a pain. Go. Right. Here. Yep, that's the one. Fencer's Anklet. Those are incredibly useful. Will be very useful for the majority of the game. At least for me. And it's actually, honestly, the reason why... I believe, anyway. It's the reason why... Wait a minute. What is... whatever. I'm not going to go over there and grab them. Honestly, the reason I believe... okay, hold on. English. I believe it is the reason why the...
Man, it's hot.
Then lose the jacket.
These guys, the companions, were useful throughout the game for me is because of exactly Fencer's Anklet. It increases vitality, which is defense. So it keeps them alive, basically. It's kind of a big deal. Alright, so we're going to head to quest location there.
Everything in order.
Yep.
And I forgot to set my timer because I'm a professional. It's okay, guys. It's okay. Real quick, we're going to check this. It's been about 20 minutes. So we're going to set that real quick. There we
Maybe
go.
Sid was right about your lack of dignity.
You're one step above delivery boy.
Royal rank carries little weight outside the Crown City.
Glad it's not weighing me down.
Yeah. So, no music for this because this is just a real quick trip. Anyway, I have no idea how YouTube will handle the music, the radio in this game, the car radio. So, actually, that reminds me. So, the Fencer's Anklet is a better version of the Soldier's Anklet, in case you were confused. But the, what was I about to say? The music, yeah. I'm not sure how YouTube will handle that. So I don't want to go too crazy with it.
We're in the right spot?
According to the map. Let's scope it out.
Alright. So, we, because I didn't do all the, like, hunts and everything, I missed a trigger, earlier on, so I'm very curious as to how this quest is going to play out, because I missed a trigger in, up north a little bit, in the Three Valleys, or near the Three Valleys. I think it was just outside of Hammerhead. Nope, here it is.
OMG.
Hello,
We're
Zoo.
supposed to get near that thing?
Pipe down before you wake it up.
So that's a zoo. Yes, it's massive. And yes, it's sleeping. And yes, it will definitely devour us. However, what up, bitch? Oh, apparently you can't wake it up. That makes me sad. There it goes. There's a special trigger to wake it up. It has 2 sets of wings. That's how freaking massive this thing is. Oh, it hit me! Wow! So it can hit you, that's cool. So yeah, that's the kind of damage you can expect from one of those. Was not expecting it to hit me.
Barely. I seriously thought we were at Journey's End.
With that feat,
And there's our
was
guy.
fit for a king.
Indeed.
Oh, that's been taken already. Alright. So yeah. Now I said that we'd be up here shortly. Well, there we go. We were up here. We're just gonna go ahead and teleport back to the car. Turn the car. Yep. It's quicker than running, even though we get a loading screen sometimes, most of the time. Demons, vicious creatures, they appear in the dead of night seeking their next unsuspecting victim. I couldn't read the rest of the loading screen. Huzzah! Alright, so we're going to auto. Back to Galdin Quay. No, we're not going to fast travel.
Everything in order?
Yep.
Waste of time at this point. And I say that because loading screen. It'll take about as long to fast travel as it will to not fast travel. Because the loading screens are a pain in the ass in this game. Anyway, so we are just going to head down here. And give this to Dino. And this will unlock a series of side quests for Dino where he wants us to run all over the damn world and collect some damn stones for him. Very irritating, a lot of them. A couple in particular were very frustrating to deal with. We'll be doing some of them. We probably won't do all of them. Mainly just because they are literally just all over the place, and having to return here every so often is kind of a pain, honestly. But, you know, we will do some. And like I said, Dino, he may seem like a dick, but he's not that bad a guy. He'll grow on you, I promise. Or at least I hope. Yeah, so for short trips like that, we won't be using the radio. Only for longer trips.
We're here.
It is quite comforting to see other people about.
But yeah. Let's go ahead and, it's gonna be nighttime shortly. I wanna rent a chocobo. We gotta wait a little while for that, though. Soon, guys, soon. I want to ride my chocobo all day. Yeah, so, what does that keep popping up? What was that? Oh, there's an item on the dock. Well, I'll be damned. I forgot all about it. The kitty. So this is a quest. I'm not going to do it because it requires fishing. The cat's hungry. It wants food. So you have to go and fish up some food for it because it's a picky eater.
It's nice to not have to kill anything.
Very easy quest. It's just it requires fishing. I don't feel like fishing on in this. Get him away! Come on, Gladio. What the hell? Yeah, I don't feel like fishing during this. I mean, it wouldn't take long to fish it up, but I would have to make it daytime first. So, and Sonodino. I don't know. Do we want to do it? Do we want to do it, guys? Let's do it.
Nice work, kid. Sorry for giving you such a hard time. I just had to get my hands on this, even if it meant blackmail. You understand, don't you? You see, I'm a reporter by day and an amateur jeweler by night. This elusive little beauty's gonna become a masterpiece. To make it up to you, I'll share a little scoop.
That was bright.
That special coin you got?
Why is Ignis
It
right there?
commemorates the Oracle's ascension. That guy was tossing them out to everyone. Must have picked them up back in Niflheim. And speaking of freebies, here's one from me. Come back if you want to buy more.
And he gives us a garnet
souvenir
bracelet.
like that could make its way into the hands of an ordinary citizen.
Oh well, it's our pocket change now.
Let's learn from history and book a place this time.
Right. So,
As promised, I'm in the process of securing your ferry tickets right now. Told you, I'm a man of integrity.
yes, he
Should be
is.
smooth sailing from here. So let me know when you're ready to ship out.
I admit I didn't expect Dino to secure us a ship.
Well, must be pretty connected if he can pull some strings around an Imperial embargo.
Yeah, that guy's one artful artisan.
Artful artisan. Anyway, so yeah, the reason he was, well, blackmailing us was because he wants to get his jewelry, or his, his jeweler hobby, occupation, there's the word, underway. Yep, we got nighttime fish now. Yep, nighttime fish out. Those blue glowing fish here come out during the nighttime, dusk and nighttime. And they will not give us fillets, which is why we would have had to wait for daytime to feed the cat anyway. Let's hop down here and loot a couple things. Those are here. Fossil shell. Right, I remember one thing that I wanted to do with the ascension grid. My watch is going off, I apologize, but deal with it. I'm sure you guys can hear it. One thing I wanted to do with the ascension grid was I want to put more of a focus on magic in this playthrough, because magic is incredibly overpowered, and I have a feeling that
Emperor Aeolus Aldercapt completed his scheduled tour of the Crown City ahead of the treaty signing ceremony. Although the precise date of the signing has yet to be unveiled, preparations are already well underway. Government officials say they will issue an announcement regarding the ceremony in the coming days.
Aeolus, that's how you pronounce that guy's name. I was calling it Aeolus or Aeolus, or yeah, I wasn't pronouncing it properly. So we got a photo spot here. We can take a photo, but
take a shot from here.
Good call. Now it's picture time.
So we can do that real quick.
Let me get this shot. Oh, love the lighting.
I actually really like how this place looks at night. It's gorgeous. One of my favorite places in this game is this place at night. Alright, so we're going to head over to here. Okay. Would you? Thank you. Jump. So we're going to just stay. Actually, let's not. We're going to say no because there's actually one thing I was going to do and almost forgot about it. We're actually going to head over here to this haven. That's what that smoke means. There's a haven nearby. Oh, and I missed my thing, but oh well. We are going to... Actually, should have grabbed that hunt, but that's okay.
Behind you.
About some light.
Indeed.
We're going to come over here to this haven because there's going to be an event that'll happen here. So there's some crabs over there down by the shore. They're small crabs. Those are itty bitty little crabs. Those things are nothing. They are not a concern. Crabs for the hunt are massive crabs, and they are a huge concern. But we're going to go ahead and camp here.
It's bedtime.
Huh.
So, we... A+, yay. Only a B in time, sadly, but that's okay. So we've got 2 new recipes. Multi-meat sandwich and buttered barramundi. Barramundi is a fish that you can catch right here in Galdin Quay, so yeah, not bad. Problem is, we don't have any materials for any of this stuff, so we're just gonna go with the tasty rice balls. Or no, wait, did we do toast yet? We did toast, yes we did. I remember we did toast, it's okay. So we're just gonna stick with the rice balls since they don't apparently require any ingredients, so. Boop, rice. It's not gonna give us the XP, right? Okay, good. High potion hoarder, nice. So we can start picking up some high potions. Alright, so I'm looking for a few things in these photos.
Not bad.
That's a pretty good picture of Gladio, actually. Decent picture there, whatever. Picture of him. Whatever. I'm on the massage table. I don't like that filter at all. Dino. You may notice that there's 13 pictures down here.
This one's pretty good.
Instead of the normal 10.
No, I dig it too.
It's because story-related pictures, which would be Dino. I think this massage one is also a quote-unquote story one. And this one here. All 3 of those are special pictures, and they don't count towards your 10. So, yeah. Get rid of that. like I said, there's some specific things that I'm looking for in the pictures, which is why I searched through them. But here's the event I spoke of. Hi, Gladio.
I wish Ignis would get off my back.
He'd ease up if you could just get up in the morning. A cure for sleeping in. All right. Crack of dawn tomorrow. We train at the beach.
If you think it'll help.
Oh, no doubt about it. You'll feel like a new man.
Right, so my food is here, so as soon as this is done, I'm actually going to go ahead and end this quote-unquote episode early. So I do apologize. It'll be about half the time as the previous ones, but it is what it is. Your friend has invited you on a tour. Join him at dawn tomorrow to undertake a special task. You must remain in the vicinity of your destination.
I know just
right,
the
so,
place. Come on.
Alrighty.
As you run, you'll notice that when the stamina bar hits 0, that I can refresh it, and it makes Noct jump forward, and depending on your method of running, it does that right there. Depending on your method of running, it will... is all my energy full right now? Let me check real quick. Oh, I can't check. Yeah, I can. There we go. Okay, all full? Ice is not full. Let's go fill up ice real quick. Depending on your method of running, depends on how... Like, if you hold down square to run, it... the way it works is if you let go of square, it refreshes. Whereas if you use the left analog stick to run, when you press the analog stick again, it will it'll refresh it. This tour is basically designed so that you practically have to use that trick in order to defeat Gladio here. But there's also one other way to do it, and it's the way that I did it. Because I didn't know about the trick when I first was playing the game. Until about halfway through, and I was... I don't remember what it was exactly that I looked up, but I looked up a thing and I found out about the trick incidentally.
What are we gonna do exactly?
And that is you can...
Going for a run. Nice.
the stamina trick, that is. But the other way of doing this is with warping. You can warp...
Are ripe to burst. Sand's tough to run on. There's no better way to improve stamina.
And that's absolutely true.
And
I've
no
run on the
better time
beach.
to
It's
do
not
it
easy.
Then first thing in the morning.
It really messes
To
up
make
your
it
legs.
interesting, what say we race?
Race?
With stakes. If you lose, you have to train with me every day.
I have no idea what happens if you lose, because I didn't lose.
I can't lose, can I?
That there's the goal. Now let's get started.
So I treated this like, you can treat the stamina bar like you would in, say, Skyrim, for example. He starts off nice and easy, but not for long. But what you can do is you can use warps.
He's quick for his size.
Hey, you trying to lose?
Or you can do it like this. So what I was doing was that, right there. So I would drain my stamina bar down, and then I would warp. And that allowed me to get ahead of him and stay ahead of him. Right at the very end, I warped. But of course, I wasn't using the stamina refresh trick. So, you know, if you use the stamina refresh trick, it's a complete breeze, of course. But what I did was you can do it without it. It's designed that you can do it if you make use of warp strikes. I just can't do it right now for some reason. But yeah.
Well done, Noct. There's no way Specs can complain when you come back to camp this early. Crusted in sand. Make sure you act nice and smug when you see him.
Nice and smug.
If this doesn't shut Ignis up, I don't know what will. I gotta say, though, it's kind of nice at this hour.
I disagree.
Even
I
if
hate the
that's all
mornings
you take from
personally.
this, that's good enough for me.
I am not a morning person.
Let's go.
Not at all.
Good hustle out there.
Yeah, I know. I'm awesome.
Alright, so, thank you guys for watching. 20 AP. So this is why we do the tours. You get a shitload of AP for doing those. So now we're up to like, what, 30-something? Or no, 40-something probably. Like 45 maybe? Alright, let's let everything load properly here. Still saving. There we go. 31 actually. Okay, so I was wrong. Oh yeah, never mind. We didn't get any AP from that Dino quest. So like I did say, this episode's going to end early. I do apologize for that, but it is what it is. Thank you for watching. Don't forget that below the video, there will be a link to my story, Pursuers. The story can be found on my Patreon page as well as on Wattpad. So if you are curious about reading it, it is for free on Wattpad. And also, you know, there's chapters on my Patreon that are also for free. They're not pay gated. The only thing that's pay gated is the early release of the chapter. So you can get them a few weeks early if you become a patron for just $1 a month. So without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and end things right here. So thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. This is Purge, signing off.